Welcome to Jurisedge Academy. Today we are going to start with the historical school part 1. In the previous videos we have discovered the analytical school in the part 1 and part 2 videos, and we have discussed it briefly regarding the analytical school. Today we are going to start with the part 1 of historical school, and we're going to see what are the nuances, what are the main characteristics of historical school. Not only that, we will cover the main founder, the exponent of the historical school, and the man is Savigny. So now, without wasting any time, we should delve into the historical school part 1. Okay. And the historical school, as the name suggests itself, it concerns with the history. It concerns with the primitive nature, undeveloped communities. Okay, and that's why the historical school, basically known as the anthropological approach also. Okay, but uh, we will see how this historical school will develop first. Okay, in the introduction part we can say that there are a lot of factors actually running at the time to develop the historical school of thought. Okay, because um, historical school of thought was quite contemporaneous along with the analytical school. Okay, so in the beginning of the 19th century, this school of thought emerged, and at the time the study of Roman law was quite prevalent in the Germany, and as a result, in 1894, Thibaut of Heidelberg made a proposal, okay, for a codification of Roman law according to the lines of Code of Napoleon. And after that, this codification is one of the greatest factor that led to the um, emergence of historical school of thought. Okay, and at the time, also the French conquest under the Napoleon aroused the nationalism of Europe, and rationalism, individualism was also playing very important part at the time to give the um, serious thinking regarding the customs and local situations, what are the going on at that time. And historical school was also emerged due to the fact they were going against the unhistoric assumptions of the natural law theorists. Okay, so these all are the reasons that set the background of the historical school. Okay, and before going into historical school's main exponent, that is said Savigny. Okay, the um, there are some precursors to the historical school movement, and those jurists, they are really important for the emergence of the historical school, and those are the Montesquieu in France, Burke in England, Vico in Italy, and Hugo, Herder. All those jurists, they heralded a new era. They heralded a new approach to the study of law. And they said law were the creation of the climate and the local situation. They said law as a legacy of the past. Law is the product of the customs, traditions, beliefs prevalent in different communities. And these events actually set the tone of historical school that led to the uh, foundation of the historical school. Now we're going to the main exponent of the historical school, And also uh, along the line we'll look into the other jurists also. Okay, who are those jurists in the historical school? The main jurist in the historical school: Savigny, Henry Maine, Puchta, Hegel. Okay, but we will discuss in the video, in this video only Savigny, and the next video Henry Maine. We will not discuss Puchta and Hegel. Okay, because I won't say that they are not very important, but Henry Maine and Savigny are really very important for the study purpose for the students. Okay, so these four are the main jurists in historical school. Now going into the um, crux of the part one of this video, that is Savigny. Who is the Savigny? What are his works, and why he is famous? All those things. Okay. So Savigny's theories. Who was Savigny? Savigny was the founder of the historical school. Okay. He was a professor in University of Berlin. Okay. Not only that, his works include the law of profession, the history of Roman law in the Middle Ages, and the system of modern Roman law. These all are his works, and collateral students should remind these things. Okay, whenever they study the Savigny. Now we'll look into what are the Savigny's theory. Okay, wall chest. You know that how important theory is that, and um, he is the propounder of this theory, wall chest. Okay, and law develops like language. It was his theory also. He said law is continuous and unbreakable process. Also, he said law is spontaneous. Okay, all those things are theory given by the Savigny, and we will discuss part by part into the latter stage of this video. Okay, now we will discuss the wall chest. In brief, what is wall chest? Wall chest meaning is the general consciousness of the people. Okay, it is also the manifestation of their spirit too. Okay, quite contrasting to the analytical school. Historical school thought that law is not artificial. Law is spontaneous growth. Law is the not growth of the society. If the society grows, law is growing along with the society. Okay, and the origin of law lies in the popular spirit of the people, and which is known as wall chest. Okay, so for the collateral student, they should know what the wall chest means, and also who is the propounder of this theory. So it's not that tough. It is the general consciousness of the people, as I have already said. Okay. And according to Savigny, a law made without taking into consideration the past historical culture, without taking into consideration the wall chest, it simply can't be called as law. Okay, because law is always made of mm, past cultures, traditions, customs. Okay, without considering the wall chest, law cannot be made, or law cannot, because according to the motto of the historical school, law is found, not made. Okay. So now we are going to the next Savigny's theory, that is the law develops like language. Why he said that law develops like language? Now, uh, with this example, we can just simply learn this thing that if we think about the language, okay, Hindi language. If we think about the Hindi language binds the people who talk Hindi. Also, Hindi language or any other language, not Hindi, not you can say Bengali, you can say Marathi, whatever. Okay, all the languages they talk, um, whoever they talk, they grow with the thinking, they grow with the society, they grow with the time. Okay, so whenever law grows with the growth of the society, like language grows with the society. Okay, and whenever um, it dies away as the nation loses its nationality. So law, language, customs, and government have no separate existence from the people who follows them. Now, going to the next thing, the early development of law is spontaneous. Okay, Savigny said the principle of internal necessity was the main factor of creating the law, because at the time, at the beginning, law was very much needed because of the safety and security of the people. Okay, so due to the internal necessity, out of necessity, we need law. We create the law. Then, when we had the civilization, that law is fine-tuned by the jurist. Then we had specialists, and the specialists work on that law, and that law is bifurcated into several branches. Okay, different parts of the law emerged from that, and then we saw the dual role of the law, that is the discipline for study, like the jurist does, and the regulator for national life, because the law is the regulator. Without law, there will be lawless society, there will be chaotic society. That's why the dual role of the law, Savigny also sees that. Okay, and he also said that law is continuous process, law is unbreakable. Okay, because it grows with the society, and that's why he also said the codification may hamper the growth of the law, because codification makes the law stagnant. Codification doesn't actually help the law to grow, and that's why he totally dislikes the codification, Savigny. And for your record, Savigny was a profound supporter of Roman law. Okay, and he gives his example through the Roman law, all those things. Now we're going into the Savigny's criticism. Okay, the Savigny's theories criticism. What other jurists have said regarding the Savigny's theory? Savigny's theory's main criticism came from that the Volgist is not the exclusive source of law. Okay, they say there are other sources of law also. Okay, like legislation, like precedent, like mm, other jurists' opinion. So all those are also source of law. Volgist is not the exclusive source of law. So the Savigny is totally avoiding those other source of law and considering the Volgist as the main source of law. So that is quite flawed in its theory. And sometimes its customs are not the general consciousness of the people. Okay, sometimes customs like slavery, these are not the general consciousness of the people. It slavery was used by the supreme authority for the convenience. Okay, for to subdue the minority. And the next one is the juristic pessimism. Juristic pessimism is very important. Okay, because this um, term or phrase is given by the Roscoe Pound. Okay, the Pound said that the Savigny's theory is quite juristic pessimism. Okay, because uh, he encouraged juristic pessimism in the idea, because Pound observed that the sometimes legal system should not stick to the prevalent painful customs or prevalent abuses, like we can say about the child marriage. Child marriage is not a good law, okay, not a good custom, but if we adhere that that has to be taken into granted as law according to Savigny's theory. Okay, so these things actually encourage the juristic pessimism. So these are the Savigny's theory. Okay, Savigny's theory's criticism that we have discovered. So we have covered the Savigny's part. Okay, if any part is left uh, unexplained, all those things, okay, so kindly comment below, or if the students find it interesting, students find it helpful, then they also comment below in the comment section. Okay, and please feel free to just give us your opinion regarding the videos. And as you already know that Jurisedge has the Jurisedge Academy regarding the CLAT LLM coaching. So go, you can enroll for the CLAT LLM courses, Jurisprudence, Constitution, International Law, IPR, all those courses are available. So go enroll for that. You can visit the website. There are a lot of information, valuable information for the CLAT LLM exam is given. So you can learn a lot of that thing. And also don't forget to subscribe this channel. Okay, because this Jurisedge is coming up with very good videos in the jurisprudence subject. Okay, because next day we will be covering the part 2 of the historical school. That will be covering Henry Maine. So do subscribe our channel and also enroll for our CLAT LLM courses. That will be helpful for your CLAT LLM exam preparation and get placed in the PSUs or get admission into top national law universities. Thank you.